sometimes I would come home after a day of hanging out with him, and I remember always just like standing in my kitchen afterwards and like thinking to myself, I love that guy. And I would just like say it over and over in my head, and I was like, oh my gosh, I 100% do.
The first time I told her I loved her was on my driveway. Like I know I had felt it before that night, but that night I just couldn't not say it finally.
Cody is always saying that I try to copy him. I'll admit there's a few similarities. We went to the same high school. We both went to Anoka Ramsey. We both went to Winona. We're both biology majors. We both had a lot of the same jobs, and we got some pretty similar career goals. All right, Cody, I'm not trying to copy you, but you are my role model. You are the person that I look up to, and I'm very lucky to have you as an older brother. Mandy came into our family and into Cody's life about 7 years ago. I remember the first time he told us about their date. Cody took her to McDonald's, and they paid separately. Mandy was never just the girl who was dating my brother. She's my actual friend. There was plenty of times where she would come over and it would just be us three watching TV, just talking together. So because of that, I've gotten to know Mandy pretty well, and that's how I know that she'll be a great wife to my brother.
I proposed the day before we went up to my cabin for the 4th of July. She was coming to meet me at my house and we were gonna head up. She was running late like she usually does, so she was expecting me to be annoyed and just sitting there waiting.
And so I show up at his house and I run downstairs. I'm like, I'm here, let's go, I'm sorry. And then I open the door to the basement and it's like all dark.
When she got there, I was down in the basement with all the lights off and candles lit up, and she just walked downstairs and was just kind of stunned at first, and then I think she realized what was happening.
And then I took a few steps toward him and he goes, oh, come here. And then he read 1 Corinthians 13 and just got down on one knee and asked me to marry him.
He said, okay. And then she started crying.
And I bawled like a baby, and that was it. It was really, really cool. It wasn't something that was like big and showy and, you know, in front of a bunch of people. It was just like us two. It was really cool.
There's no need to complicate it, dress it up or overstate it. Without too much hesitation, here's the way I feel. Well, I like you, even when I don't try to. Yes, I do, that's the truth, I like you. But 7 years is a long, long while. Somehow you still make me smile. I'd say almost most of the time, here's the way I feel. I like you, just like you, even when I don't try to. Yes, I do, that's the truth, I like you. There are way too many love songs. I think they've got it all wrong. 'cause life is not the mountain tops, it's the walking in between. And I like you walking next to me. Well, I like you, even when I don't try to. Yes, I do, that's the truth. I like
If I could tell him one thing to remember for the rest of his life, I would just tell him how extremely loved he is.
No matter how I'm feeling or no matter what we're going through, at the end of the day, I will always love you no matter what.
Therefore, what God has joined together, let no man separate. Cody, you may now kiss your bride.
I go a little crazy sometimes. Can you believe it? Yeah, I swear I'm fine, that I'm alright, but I'm barely breathing. Thought I could find my way back home, but I get lost alone. But when I'm with you, I'm no longer wandering. And when I'm with you, I swear I can breathe. And when I'm with you, I know who I am and who I wanna be.
When I think back on Mandy's dating history, and it's an okay time to go into that, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about Mandy's dating history. Okay. Of course, there was Cody. There's Cody. It's been since high school. When Mandy come back from college, once in a while I'd ask her, so, anyone ask you out on a date? She would usually give this little kind of scornful look on her face and say, no. Everybody knows I'm with Cody. And yeah, I can honestly say that as I stand here today, that no other man except Cody Plaisance, no other man, I tell you, has come to my house in the romantic pursuit of my oldest daughter. Cody. Good Cody. I used to joke with the girls in the past that I was going to arrange their marriage. I could not have done any better than this.
That's not where I belong. 'Cause when I'm with you, I'm no longer wandering. When I'm with you, I can finally breathe. When I'm with you.